Necessity is the mother of invention, and in the contemporary world, innovation has become one of the most distinctive culture of growing economies. In Kenya, things are not any different. Day in, day out, creative and innovative thinking Kenyans come up with new gadgets that shape and impact on the lives of people positively. It is no wonder that celebrating these key people during Innovation Week is important. Organized annually by different stakeholders from the government and private sector, the Innovation Week usually provide a platform on which innovators from within and without the nation can come together, showcase unique ideas, and above all, present creative and practical solutions to societal shortcomings.
So we've made a couple of devices in the past, like suction machine and phototherapy unit. Those are back in the lab, but we showcased them here during the last year's Nairobi Innovation Week. This year, we have something different. The pneumatic anti-shock garment is an idea that came out of a hackathon that we ran. The hackathons are multidisciplinary programs, learning by doing programs, where we bring in students from medical background, engineering background, art, whichever discipline. They come in, we give them the problem, we talk to them about the problem that we are facing under the same project, which are medical related, and they come up with solutions out of that.
I have a startup, it's called Tambua, together with my partner, Levit Nudi, who was a student at Kenyatta University. Now, the startup Tambua is based on the issue that there are so many counterfeit medicinal drugs in our country. Actually, 69 billion shillings is lost due to counterfeit per year in our country. Now, we thought about this and said that, what if you go to a pharmacy, get a drug, get sick again and again and again, go to another pharmacy, get sick due to counterfeit drugs in the market. Now, we devised Tambua, which is a mobile application used to detect counterfeit from genuine medicinal drugs in the market. So how it works, generally, it's a mobile application. So for instance, let's say you buy a medicinal drug in the market. So you get this, there's a barcode scanner. So with our application Tambua, what it does, the barcode scanner against this, it detects, so you scan against it and it will show you whether it's genuine. Like now, it showed you it's verified. Now, after you've shown it's verified, there's a place for history. Now you swipe it for history, then you tap on it, it will give you all the relevant details, the product name, code, the company in which it was manufactured, the expiry date, the market price, as well as the location and the status of the drug. Now, we have some drugs that don't have the barcode scanner, but have batch numbers on it. Now, for those drugs, we've also catered for them. On our application, when you go to the first page on it, there's a sort of a pencil-like input on top corner. You input the batch number. After you input the batch number, you verify the drug. So it will still come to the same process as the barcode scanner. After you verified, go to history and you'll get to know how and when and where the product was made. Now, for now, we as the Tambua, we've partnered with Cosmos Manufacturing Company. We have their database with us. So as for now, you can be able to get the genuine drugs in the market using our application for drugs that are manufactured by Cosmos. In the course of the month, we shall be able to get every drug or database of the drug, which we are in partnership with Pharmacy and Poisons Board as well as Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya, so that when we are on board, every Kenyan is able to acquire the rightful medicinal drug in the market.
Food security, health, and manufacturing sectors, which falls under the Big Four agenda, have enjoyed a considerable amount of attention. Through research and development policies, Kenya has been slowly but surely championing for an innovative economy that enables the people themselves to identify the gaps within their system and give viable local solutions to the problems.
Through research, we found that the blind people have a problem with, first, getting around. Second is using their mobile phones. Since these days they are touch screens, getting the ones that had the braille on them is tricky and expensive. Also, the products that are in the market are mostly products that tell you there's an object in front of you, but never tell you what the object is. So we need that to identify each and every object that is in front of you, therefore giving it a risk factor, because the products in the market right now, if it's a car moving and a chair, they're all said to be an obstacle. But now, using a technology, you can identify a car, a moving car, and also a chair. Therefore, the risk, you can able to get the risk for yourself, since a moving car can be dangerous for you.
All our solutions in our company are inspired through research, and where we establish a need for a solution that we have, we go back and draft the solution, and from our workshop we can be able to fabricate and come up with an innovation that we believe will solve problems in diverse sector. Like for it, this one was driven by the need to eliminate the use of police officers directly on the ground. They confront the cattle rustlers where there is loss of lives because of fire exchange and lack of inefficiency in the whole process. The rustler drone is an autonomous drone that uses imaging, detailed imaging and animal description, and also being fed by a map that will be used for navigation purposes. So what happens is once the data is fed into the system of the drone, it is released to be airborne in a certain area. It marks this region, and once there's a positive identification of the cattle or the ground versus the details it has been fed, it makes a direct voice call to the call center. Now from the call center, they can advise on what moves to make, whether it is dispatching security authorities on the ground or whatever measure they can take.
The rate at which innovators are coming up with new discoveries in Kenya is amazing. Like never before, the concept of innovation is rapidly being understood within different professions. Despite this, innovators seldom find a smooth ride during the invention stages. Challenges are a day to encounter, and this impedes their progress.
Coming up with the idea, it's also good to share, because this innovation of mine, how I came up, after coming with it on 2015, I shared this innovation with one of our orthopedic surgeon called Dr. Kamau. He really shared with me, he really encouraged me that, okay, do this and this. So when you have an idea or you have something that you want to do, share. And when you share it, we'll be able to get more idea, and you'll be able to build it and be able to come up with what you really wanted. So it is good to share an idea. Like for me, I shared with my orthopedic surgeon called Dr. Kamau Njoroge, who is an orthopedic surgeon in Kenyatta National Hospital. Has really helped me coming up with this innovation. Actually, when I came up with this idea and thought of it, it was very challenging to get in terms of even fund. I was even removing from my own pocket. Even for this one to be able to be made, I was able to really move it, get it from my own pocket, so that at least I can be able to have this. But if really government and even other NGOs or supporters can be able to support, we'll be able to help. We can be able to make. Realize that Kenya, we have a lot of brilliant people who can really be able to make a lot of things, and they only need to be supported. We can be able to make most of the things in our country.
To have a first-time hand experience on Kenya innovative culture, make it your business this year to attend the events that are already listed in the innovation calendar. Trust me, it's an experience which is worth your time.